So hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at this Panzer Kampfwagen II, ausf L Luchs. This is from Mirage on 135 scale. This is a redo. I said this before when I first made this. This box is huge because a Panzer II is not big. And if you look inside, they wasted a lot of space with this box. Because there's nothing, I mean, you know, it could have been a little smaller or something. There's our instruction sheet. It's pretty small. You have information in Polish here and in English, and also some technical data there. So here we have a sprue map. So we have 3 big sprues of plastic, and then there's 7 sprues of track, and 2 photo etch sprues looks like. And these instructions are kind of weird. You start here and you build the bottom of the hull. You see it's multiple pieces. You have the bottom, the back, the front, 2 sides. Then number 2 here, we're putting all the running gear on. You have here the sprocket hub, the sprocket, these shocks and the road wheel arms. And here's a piece that goes on the back for the idler arm, and then the idler arm hub, and then the idler wheel, and then all the road wheels too. And then you got to flip it around to get to 3. So number 3, we do the same thing on the other side as number 2. It's just the same thing. Number 4 here, then we're building the top of the hull. You see everything's kind of crammed into everything, and it's kind of small and stuff. But you have here this top plate. There's another plate for the turret here. There's some detail that goes here on the back of it. And you have these 2 side pieces and the front piece here. And there's a couple of hatches here too. They're showing them down here, but you know they go up here on the top. And then number 5, we have a whole bunch of detail here for the top of the hull. There's a couple of boxes that go on the side. Here is this vision block here. It goes there. We have a fender support. And here, these are the blocks for the front here. These are the 2 vision blocks, and here's the one that goes in the middle. And then you have this piece in the front, another fender support here. And there's a light. And there's a couple other little pieces here, lights and stuff. But it's kind of hard to see exactly where things go. Then we flip it around. We have a toolbox and shovel. Here's the vision block here. There's an axe too. It goes on top of the toolbox there. And here's this antenna that goes here. So number 7, then we have our spare track here in the front. And there's the engine grill here in the back. It looks like exhaust. It looks like, I don't know if it's a base to the exhaust here. And number 8, we have our fenders in the back, our jack, the exhaust is here, and there's some other little detail parts here. So number 10, the whole turret in one step. So you see here's the back, we have the back plate, and there's a hatch with the handle. Here's our mantle and gun. Looks like the gun goes in first, and then the mantle goes on. And there's a jerry can that goes on the side here. Got our hatches, antenna, another jerry can on this side, and this vision blocks looks like it goes on the side there. It's really a bit difficult. And when we put our track on, put the turret on, and it's finished. I'm not so impressed with how they did the instructions. That's really hard to see like this. It's a big jumble. And here's our painting instructions. We have one that's solid, and here we got one that's two-toned. Well, 2 of them that's two-toned. I'm not sure if it's red. I'm not sure if it's yellow and green or yellow and red, but probably yellow and green like the box art. You have to use Google Translate, or maybe, oh no, that's H. Dark green, so this is green. This is green too. So it's tank dark yellow and like the olive green. On this side there's another one. This is scheme 3. This is also dark yellow and green. And I kind of like that one. As far as units go, okay. So this one is from the Summer Museum in 1995. And this one is from this light tank number 17 from 4th Aufklärungsabteilung, 4th Panzer Division, Eastern Front, 1943-1944. So one that's actually in a unit, which is good. So we have 2 decal sheets here with this. This is the first one decal sheet. We have our numbers and crosses only on this one. They look good too. And here's another one, which we have choice in numbers. And then we have a 4101 and more crosses here. But the decals look good. Also, together with the decals and the instruction sheet, it was all in one bag, is our 2 sprues of photo etch. It's kind of bright. So we got, this is an antenna, these are the grills for the engine, and some other little parts here. I think some of them might be like, well, I don't even know really. Gotta look at the instructions, what they all are when we build it. So here we have sprue A. Do we have the top of, well, here's the bottom of the hull, the bottom of the turret, the top of the turret, or the sides of the hull, and the fenders with the front plate here. And there's, looks like there's 2 different pieces for the top there. Oh no, these are the side pieces then. Here we have the exhaust. Here's the mantle. The mantle is full of freaking, see this flash here a lot. There's flash too. Flash around here too. To the bottom of the hull, no detail. The top of the turret looks okay. It looks like it's has some texture to it a little bit, but there's not a lot of detail there either. But these little hatch looks decent. The exhaust, there's nothing really to say. It's kind of not great. Now here are the sides. You see they got some bolt holes around here. Other than that, there's not really much to see there too. And there's 2 times here, sprue B. You can see road wheels and everything. We've got our road wheels, and sprocket, idler wheel, and some smaller detail parts, the jerry can, and the shock pieces. Some details, the handles and stuff. These 2. I think the road wheels look pretty good actually. Just keep in mind this is a cheap kit. And they have a good texture there around there. And some bolt heads here on the end too. And sprocket looks pretty good. Then here we've got sprue C. This is a lot of the stuff for the, like, you know, the top of the hull, the mantle, toolboxes, hatches. Here's our main gun, and antenna, which is kind of, you don't usually see antennas. They always want you to stretch plastic to make one. And this looks like the back deck or something. Here's the front for the whole machine gun and stuff. The driver and stuff. Here's our sprocket hubs. Lots of flash again. Flash around here too. Not much detail around here. These are inside pieces, but big old pin marks there. Big pin heads. Here too, big pin heads. There's a weird dent here. That's going to have to be filled. This looks decent here. But there's some flash here you're going to have to get away. This looks okay. The mantle is okay. This is kind of plain, flat. Not much to see. But the boxes, the top of the box look decent. The gun looks okay too. It's flash on it as well though. And here, this looks pretty good. And then lastly here we got 7 sprues of track. So lots of little track pieces to work with, you know. That's kind of, that's not so easy always. Sometimes I've had model tanks where it took me longer to put the track on the model tank than it used to take my crew to put the real track on a real tank. Because that takes 6 hours if you do the whole track, if you get the single. Because sometimes it comes in a roll, and you just have to roll it out and drive the tank up on it. But sometimes it comes in separate pieces on pallets, and you have to build it together. That's, yeah, that's some work there. Gotta hammer all the pins on there. But the track looks pretty good. Look at that. Actually, it looks pretty good. The track might be the best part of the whole kit. Not a lot of flash or anything on it either. So for a budget kit, it looks okay. It comes with a lot of photo etch, so it should probably get some detail out of it. But it did cost much, so I'm not going to expect a whole lot out of it. And I think it'll build into a decent looking Panzer II. Even though I think that old Panzer II from Tamiya, yeah, it has holes in the bottom, but it builds up pretty, it builds fast and it looks pretty nice. I got 2 of them. I think it's a pretty nice kit, the old one from Tamiya. This one will be okay too, I think. And for the price, can't really complain. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And next time we're going to take a look at this Boeing 747 SCA and Space Shuttle in 1/44 scale from Rebelle. This is also another redo. One of the first videos I did wasn't really good. And I'm going to try to do a lot of them again. Make it better. The old ones will go away eventually. I'm going to take a look at this one again. And take another look at my Ed Force 1. Because it's a really nice kit, I think.